do you want? Oh, I should do the thing, right? But he needs to do it again, alright? Oh, and now the trick is on. Guys, we are doing it! Oh, the gloriousness. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today deck freshly from the Brewer's Workshop, and this one you will really like. And yeah, this will be a Planar Incision deck, so this is basically a blink ability. So you can already see where we are going with it. We have a lot of big prototypes. Fleshgorger is probably the best target for this one. Don't forget, when you blink this kind of card, it comes back as a 7-drop. And Arcane Proxy, if you flicker it, it's much bigger creature, and whenever it gets blinked, you get the ability again, because it comes into battlefield. So then you can, for example, play Planar Incision on this one, flicker, get a bigger creature, and then exile Planar Incision and cast it for free and get exile on prototype or whatever it is. So the deck is basically full of those kind of combos. On the other side we have Undying Malice, basically similar card. It kinda blinks, but from the graveyard, because whenever your creature dies, it comes back into battlefield. You will see those cards used to full potential. So this is the strategy for the deck. Basically we have super strong annoying creatures that have to die, because you know how Trespasser works, you know how Fleshgorger works. Those cards simply have to die or they take over the game. And I really wanted to make sure that whatever we have in the deck has super annoying ward, because whenever they target it, first they have to pay a ward, then you blink it. And they got nothing out of this ward, or your creature gets even stronger because this comes back with +1/+1. So this was the idea for the deck, that each of our creature is annoying. For Arcane Proxy it was a little bit different, that's why we play Pilfer, Go for the Throat, and Planar Incision. All of those cards are prime targets for the effect. Also Undying Malice or Cutdown can be situationally very good. And just for you guys, to make sure that we don't mess anything up, I've read the rules, and Planar Incision, when it targets something that your opponent targets with a removal, it will fizzle because everything that is blinked is considered new object. On top of this, Earth-Eye Resurrected, we only have one, but don't forget, this effect is whenever it comes into battlefield. For example, this can be a counter spell. If you have Earth-Eye on the board, you just blink it, and suddenly you counter whatever is on the stack. So I think the deck is super sweet. When it works, it's absolutely hilarious. You have so many interactions. Honestly, I don't believe this is a competitive deck. I made it in the, you know, wanting to make a junk, but I actually ranked up in Mythic like 700 places with this. I don't know how it's possible. We beat 200 Mythic with this. We absolutely smoked. We went from percentages to like top 1300. So, you know, based on the results it seems competitive, but I honestly don't think it is. I think it's more of a fun deck. But just fair warning, you unfortunately you can rank up with it in Mythic, it seems. So this is the deck. I hope you will like it. I hope you will appreciate it. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to support the channel, if you like brews that are Dimir, that are cool, and so on. And let's go into the games. Thank you for your time. Alright, we are going first. I mean, this is not exactly what we want. And we are matched against top 200. Man, I just want to play my little magic. Let's pretend mono black for a while. This will be a super hard game. If he's so high, he's probably playing some super meta deck. You know, it usually is like this. We could go Pilfer into Arcane Proxy, but I don't want to lose control. I mean, that's a really big card. Yep, I will pay myself. And now we will go into Pilfer probably. Unless we want to go Trespasser and force him to react. That's kinda sweet, honestly. The fact that he's tapped out and he will be forced to deal with it like main phase is super tempting right now. And you know, I would love to have like 5 mana to just go this and this. Ooh, that's an interesting choice. Alright guys, we can bait it, I think. Because this is a good trade for him, and given we are... sure, let's do it, just to show that we are a bad player. Because we are right now disguising his percentage and he stops something. So there is a high chance that he takes the bait. Yeah, eat the bait. Eat the bait. It also exiles Underdog at the same moment. Enjoy your trade. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Get outplayed. Man, we are above top 200. Easy. And now let's see what you exactly have, my friend. What's your follow-up? Well, that's some interesting choice. And it's probably go for... By the way, he made a huge mistake. I'm actually baffled. He should not play the cut. He should play the cut down, kill his own Tenacious Underdog. There is no trade. This doesn't die. It doesn't exile creature, and then he can follow up with go for the throw. That was the correct play. I thought that at 200 Mythic you can actually make correct plays, but it seems it's not. I don't mind the Tenacious Underdog, honestly. Like, we will kill it somehow, and then we exile. That's a top deck. By the way, guys, he just drew it from the top. Definitely must be nice. You know, the card that would absolutely exile if we could. Magic, 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 magic. So I'm playing this one. I will Pilfer something. I actually don't know yet what I will Pilfer. I should probably start with it. But I think it will be this one because it has Blitz and it can trade for another card. Unfortunately, given his godly top decking skills, we cannot answer. On the bright side, he cannot top deck 2 cards in a row, so swamp into Invoke. So that's good enough. And Geek's command will Surf Shorted because I finally read the card and now I know how it works. Sure, bro. You can do the thingy. Alright, so... Oh no. Are you serious that he just top decked a removal? If he did, I will actually rage quit in this game. So I'm nearly dead, but I'm not dead. And I can attack. And he made another mistake because he let us draw the card. Man, this guy is basically playing the worst he can do. Now he also gave us Tenacious Underdog in the graveyard, which is absolutely perfect. Yeah, we will pain ourselves, but we'll heal. If he didn't give us this extra card, we would not counter it, we would lose all of our board. I mean, he also attacked with the Shorted, which was correct decision, but he gave us still more potential to just get rid of the cards. All we need to do is draw land from the top and Geeks command the Shorted and we should win the game. Man, I'm actually speechless. That was so many mistakes. See, guys, top 200 Mythic doesn't mean you play correctly. So we are super low. However, we can put this. Let's check his top taking skills because he has 1 card, but I think that shouldn't be good enough to win against us. And that's a 7 damage lifelinker that drains 2 damage. That's a creature. I mean, we should not win this game at all, but I think we will. Then if we have 2 creatures, we actually kill him next turn. That's a decent draw, but not good enough, I think. Are there 2 creatures? 1? Alright, so we would have to get a removal to kill this, and then we kill him. Of course, we don't kill the Bankbuster. Let's draw a card. I mean, we have cards that could matter, so this is the correct tap. Like we have, you know, the Arcane Proxy. See? The card that needs double blue mana. Oh man, can I kill it somehow? Not really, right? Can I use this? What is the card? Undying Malice. It doesn't really do much, right? It doesn't really do much. I can exile 1 creature and that's it. So he will be at 1 and he will draw some cards. He can also try to trade, which is really bad for us. So we will do... Guys, that was the play that would be made impossible with the tapper, the auto tapper. So this is exclusively because we are such a good player. Yep. I hope you want to trade for the Gluton because I'm getting it back, my friend. Oh, but that felt really good. Especially that we know that our opponent should win the game, but he messed up so many times. Especially this underdog play. Like, that was such a big deal. He would have underdog in the graveyard if he didn't do it. At least in my opinion, you know? At least in my opinion. So we go for a creature. And I mean, let's go for the fraud. Because the other one will kill him. Of course he cannot get it back, but in theory. To be honest, it's probably better to wait this turn, as long as there are no creatures in the graveyard. But the problem is that he's nearly for sure losing the game, right? So I guess he might as well try it. And now that's a creature. Here, you will get your Infernal Grasp. And I mean, this is a land. There are some situations when we might want the land, especially that we draw 2 cards a turn, so mana is really important. That is his top deck. And because he didn't play anything, we can just attack him for 7. Man, also this Make Disappear play was so freaking huge. We would lose the game if he didn't allow us this extra card, that's for sure. Alright, so I guess he drew a removal or what? Oh, he's just going with it. I'm not drawing cards because there is a chance he drew something, so I want to be vigilant. Is he mad? I think he's mad. Oh my god, do we really bait him? No, okay. At least no roping. Well, that was really interesting experience. I honestly expected a bit better. But nice, we got the number thanks to this. Drops and I have Incision. That's all I basically want. Except seeing a lot of red creatures that smoke my face, of course. That's absolutely perfect for me. I live to get smoked. Right, Imref? He's like the pet of this video by now. Yeah, play your creature. Okay, that's a thing. Alright, I'm not exactly sure which deck used a lot of cycling stuff, basically. Interesting. I guess something huge, right? And I'm not making any joke here. I mean that I will probably want to get creature in the graveyard. Also, exiling Anger is also beneficial during the later part of the game. He should probably attack, force reaction. It's not really great to show your opponent that you don't have anything. We are taking this, that's for sure. Do I really kill one of them just to keep the exile going? There has to be a better stuff than this, right? But I can just heal instantly. You know what? I don't care. It might be a bad decision. I'm fine with it. Wow, perfect. I would definitely counter this one time. Man, they play so weirdly. Nobody would counter it. But I will definitely play the Trespasser, right? Unless I want the Fleshgorger. Nah, I want the cards. This ward is stronger. Like, simply it is stronger. And I will get rid of the creature. Next time it will be Anger. He also doesn't have great attack, and if he wants to mess with this, he needs a ladder Lightning Strike, and he still needs to exile a card, or just discard it. Even land, it still hurts him a little bit. Especially with Blood Token, he can cycle any card. And just like the... oh no, we need one more turn. Pilfer. He can cycle the other card, so it's not perfect, but we have Make Disappear. And he doesn't have a lot of mana. Aww, that's a Lightning Strike. I'm sure you wanted to play it. So I'm playing this way because next turn I can use Fleshgorger into Planar Incision, and that should win me the game. Whatever he does, we will probably try to counter it. Unless it's like land into 2-drop, we can do it. And 1 damage is not enough to threaten, especially with all of the lifelinkers. It also means that we can go into Make Disappear with the Fleshgorger. Is the mana tap correct? Yeah, I think it is, because we only need blue. That's another Lightning Strike. I think there's one more, right? I'm not countering a burn spell. Enjoy. You're 2 damage. To be fair, most of his deck is Mistmork. Usually directly, but he should have more creatures. Like, Only burn is not great. He needs a lot of creatures as well, just to get consistent burn, because he's running short on value, as you can see. He needs to kill the Fleshgorger or we start, you know, healing. Do you want? Oh, I should do the thing, right? But he needs to do it again, so that's when we will do it. Alright. Oh, and now the trick is on. Guys, we are doing it! Glorious! Oh, the gloriousness is out of this world. You don't want to pay the word? You don't want? Oh, he doesn't know what to do. Oh, that was some serious highlight for the video. Alright, we are going first with Make Disappear. So we are flooded by one land, but we have really good opening and we are on the play. So for this reason I'm taking it. And let's go with the swamp to not show we are Dimir. It might change their gameplay. They checked it. They checked it. I mean, is to drop the most threatening thing? Probably not. Also we can follow up with the Trespasser in case he plays, I don't know, a 2-mana Liliana. I guess there was no point in doing this, but you know, we could try. The whole point of this play was that we can threaten a counterspell, a removal, or a card draw. So basically whatever he does, we are happy with it. Enjoy your 2 damage. Do you want to pump? Pumpy pumpy? Nah. No pumpy pumpy. Imref is happy, I am happy, everyone is happy, and let's counter this Trespasser. Easy. The only way to, you know, not lose cards against Trespasser. Let's play the better land. Alright, and that's probably the first turn when we make some decisions, but that's why we wanted Bankbuster. Right now we can, for example, remove his Shrouded and draw a card. If he plays Shrouded, that's probably the worst tempo play he can make, even though this is a really correct decision overall. Pumpy pumpy? No. Still no pumpy. That's... never mind. Enjoy? Do you want to pump 3 mana into it? He definitely likes to pump a lot of creatures with a lot of mana. Honestly, this is not a good synergy because both of the creatures benefit from pumping mana. He will put... yeah, that will be a lot of stuff. So, unfortunately, we have to do it right now and we have to draw another one for Shrouded. Maybe we get Arcane Proxy for double Pilfer. That would be super amazing. It's still in the realm of, you know, dreams. Of my dreams. Let's Pilfer. See how many invokes and Shrouded he's, like, stocking there. I'm pretty sure he has at least one. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I think it's go for the throat. Fleshgorger is irritating. But this directly kills our stuff. Alright, that's interesting. That's a really interesting choice. I think we should start going Trespasser, because we can start exiling them. I mean, it should not matter. I don't believe there. I guess, yeah, Takenuma. They always play Takenuma. You know, he cannot top deck 2 cards in a row. That's why I like him on 4 lands and no invoke, because they simply cannot top deck enough. Not in one turn. Oh, that's such a bait. He's a monster. The problem is that if he attacks, like, that's a lot of damage, but, you know, we can take it, and it means that he didn't do anything. It's temporary, basically, power for 1 turn. 2 mana, that's super interesting. What did he draw? Tenacious Under? Here's the Takenum. Okay, smart. Nice one. So this will be harder a little bit, especially if we keep drawing lands. I would love to have Bankbuster, but it is what it is. And you know what? We did not play around a creature or anything. So if I don't attack, I get the flip. Let's flip some werewolves. They definitely trade much better right now. We cannot double block the Fleshgorger though, but you know. I have one trick up my sleeve. If he wants a good trade, he needs to pump at least 2 mana. So I'm clicking quickly, so he feels that he needs to pay more. And he will activate it one more time. Perfect. And that's when we kill it. Gotcha. Enjoy your dead creature. So he hits for 3, but we'll hit for 6 and draw a card. And he has no place anymore. Can I stop drawing lands? Alright, we are doing the counting, guys. It's what? 5, 6, 9 lands in 15 cards. So we are nearing, yeah, 65%. You know, a casual 65% of land draws in your 45% deck. Alright, so it has to be Pilfer, right? It has to be Pilfer. Do we have anything for 4 mana? Not really. I think this could be a good card, because we force him to not have this. It's not 2-drop, so there is a high chance that it's something better. Also, he will play cut downs in case, like, you know, if he wants to kill those 2 creatures. Alright. So I hope it's not a land, but I think he did not play a land right last turn, so we will probably get him to 0. He decided though this card is worse than a cut down. That's interesting. Let's see. That was definitely not worse than cut down. So we would not use it anyway. This one is District, so we can start, you know, sacrificing them. And I mean, we heal for 2, that's a lot. Let's go for the artifacts, I guess. I guess Misery's Shadow is better. They sometimes play more than one Takenuma. So we are dealing much more damage, but at the same time we heal a little bit less, especially in the nighttime, but hopefully he will flip right now. Never mind, best draw of the deck except Invoke Despair. I mean, sure. Oh my god, those top decks. Those top decks, absolutely insane. This was one of the 2 last turns when he needed something extremely powerful. I mean, I will draw my card. This is also one of the reasons why shorted. Look at this, we could draw infinite cards. If not this shorted, oh my god, we will lose because of this guy. As usually, right? That's what shorted does. Just being on top of the deck. Still, we can block a little bit, but at this point he can just attack with everything, probably. Let's see another card, but this one does not matter. Sure, that it was the game-winning top deck, I think. We did very nicely, even with all this flooding, like we were drawing mostly lands this game, and we still were winning, but not after the shorted. See, that's another land. Is there anything? Arcane Proxy. Arcane Proxy is a thing. Alright, that's a channeled ability. Like, maybe it's not over. I cannot believe it, but maybe it's not. That's an Arcane Proxy. Unfortunately, we flip to daytime, but hopefully he flips again. That's a go for the throat. We only have, of course, 1 target. It's really important that for this particular turn we can do the full attack. We also have nice blocker, but it won't matter. We can go up to 8, right? I'm not sure if we have enough creatures, and I should probably check it before. And I should probably not remove my own stuff from the graveyard, just, you know, to be sure. But that's a lot of damage, so I hope that we can make some progress. And yeah, let's go for the Bankbuster. This is 1 mana more efficient. Alright, next turn we can actually not attack and just threaten the block. We are not dead right at this moment, but there are a lot of cards that will make us dead like really quickly. This shorted's damage was... I don't know how much it dealt, I feel like 6, so we would be at 11 normally. Alright. That's another land. Does it end? Alright, this is actually a card. Okay, good. This is a card, guys. Probably one of the better cards, honestly. So let's go like this. This is the play. He has no instance. We also exile extra creature. Yeah. I mean, I'm still mad about Shortet, my friend. Man, we actually won this. I cannot believe this. Oh my god, top 1300 with this junky deck. But it's pretty fun and it works. Alright, sniff sniff. I sense a mana screw this game. However, we are on the draw. We have 2 lands. We should not mulligan hands like this. Let's see how it goes. And we have untapped the second land. Alright. This time we actually drew correctly. So let's see how it goes. Right, Imrev? Man, I miss Imrev so much. Yes, you can attack. Prosper. Oh, ninjutsu, I love it. Alright. This will be definitely harsh because he can keep doing the stuff. Like, we did not have basically occasion to answer anything so far. Let's go for this one. It's not really what you want to do. If he attacked first, he would be able to pay the 2 extra mana. However, he got greedy. Greedy, and we have creature in the graveyard, which is pretty amazing right now. Like, we are getting stuff done. Now the creature. Oh, they... like, it's not casting. Ninjutsu is an ability. So if they ninjutsu something, like, it's actually not the worst. I'm thinking whether it's Fleshgorger or Trespasser. This heals way more. This gets rid of the creatures in the graveyard. And, well, this flips, but I still think it's the Fleshgorger just because of the lifelink. It's just more healing. I wonder if he plays, like, the black removal stuff. I think we can go card for card. This is actually okay. And even if he buffs this, Nashi. Okay. Like, it's strong, but he will get 1 attack probably with it. So let's see what the cards are. Yeah, he took his because mine is a land. Oh, that's another land. That's cool. I wonder how many ninjas he has. Because this might be his last ninja, honestly. However, we still need to play like this. We overall have a little bit more value. So let's start draining, healing a little bit. We also threaten the block. If he wants to target Trespasser with this, he wants to tap it normally. But in this situation we can just block and keep trading stuff. And suddenly he needs more stuff. Not sure what the disturb on this one is. +1/+1 flying. This is a really good ninja card, honestly. It's flying and it has nice backside in case you are, you know, forced to do stuff. And this is the first time when we actually can make a Planar Incision plan. So that's pretty epic. I honestly like this game so far. Not sure what exactly are those 3 cards, how many ninjas there are. We can definitely wait until the attack. This is the crucial part, because if you pass the blockers, they can start activate ninjutsu. This is extremely expensive. So it means that if he ninjutsu, he probably cannot ninjutsu it back with 1000 Face Shadow. Silencer. Alright. That's exactly what we want to do. Enjoy your damage, my friend. You may discard. That's smart. I actually cannot respond to this effect. Because I want him to discard a creature card. Oh man, we cannot do anything about it, right? Because you made... this is part of the full effect. It dealt damage and you may discard a creature card, but he doesn't have to. And if he does, then he can target and it resolves instantly. So it's not really the best deal, but I have to do it in response right now. So... oh, never mind. That did not work as I thought it would. Oh my god, I'm so bad at magic. So now he can indeed discard any of the cards. He needs to pay the ward, but he gets the full value. On the bright side. And he didn't go for it. That's interesting. I honestly think that it would be a good play. Alright, that's a good draw. That's a pretty epic draw. So I could remove something. I could remove something and then I deal extra damage. I think I get rid of this. This way I can attack. I want to play Trespasser, so there's no real sense to not play anything main phase. Like, it's too much value lost at this point. Also, he really wants to tap something with this creature, but everything we have has ward and he needs to discard a card basically to get one attack. And that's not great. We need to pressure them because we will never block those creatures. So we need to force him that he will die when he attacks. And we have what? 2 creatures in our graveyard. That's actually really helpful. Like, we can drain a lot with this. Wonder what he's thinking about. It might be a removal. Do they play removal outside of the ninjas? They should over R. They honestly should. It might also be Blue March, but it's way too early for it. My friend, it's your go. You honestly have 2 cards, so either you use them or not. I feel for the ninja deck. I really like it as well, but you need to still play Magic. Alright, so I think our opponent just rage quit for some reason. So let's hit his face, because he definitely deserved it after the rope. And let's play another Trespasser and start exiling stuff. I will get this card, I think. Guys, if you are playing ninjas, the coolest deck there is, you shouldn't rope. You are a ladder gentleman. You need to, you know, get the prestige from playing ninjas and not waste it like this with roping after you lost the game. Alright, so our hand is absolutely crazy, insanely super slow, and we are against the most favorite deck of everyone in Magic the Gathering. I mean, I love to pass my turns. Oh man. Oh, okay, it's Azorius. They are smart, they know most people will just scoop seeing this. So, you know what? Let's start like this. We cannot flicker, so that's a little bit unfortunate. We could also go for the Bankbuster. So he's full control mode, that's how you play control. You just, oh, if they discard Farewell, I expect they have a lot. They have, for sure, a lot of stuff. Smork? A Smorky? Yeah, he accepts the Smorky. Bankbuster is really good against this kind of situation. Negate, yeah, that's a thing. So negate is really good, and that's a good choice to negate whatever we have. We can cut down and kill the Emperor, so that's a bit fortunate. Oh, he's not greedy. Smart. Not gonna lie, pretty darn smart. We can play another one, but we have no flicker. So this is one of the problems with this kind of deck. You might just draw the different part of the deck that you need and you never activate the full combo, you know? Alright, they killed their own Emperor. I kinda love to see it. I'm doing it right now, because I have enough removal, so if they counter I can make... well... I mean, you are paying a lot of thingy. So this means a counter spell. I don't think they would play it. If they see we can replay it, you know, the next turn. So do we play into their counter spell or wait with Artai? Bro, bring it up. Dissipate, I would guess, right? Oh, okay, just make disappear. He's down to 3 cards, so that's something. That's for sure something, and this is nighttime. So we will force him to use the switch. That's an airtime, my friend. He will draw a card, that's fine. And he cannot counter. That pause could mean another make disappear, because that was a thinking. And with 2 cards you don't have a lot of thinking. So that was his second win condition, right? He shouldn't get... yeah, you better cycle. Unfortunately we don't have cards to play, you know. I guess we will use the district at this point and just try to draw some cards. But it also means we don't... Alright, he didn't play spells. Makes sense. So it's still nighttime, so I guess we don't care. I mean, that's the third one. He's down to 3 cards still, but our full hand is removal, so that's not exactly what we want. I mean, we also draw cards, but his way is a bit more efficient. You know, we have things like Pilfer in the deck that would be absolutely amazing against whatever he has in the hand. So, I mean, the problem is that he's top decking 3 cards a turn, and we are top decking not many cards a turn. Alright, that's a land, that's a land, that's a Bankbuster, probably the best draw of his deck right now. He has time to draw all of those cards, so can I get something that is not a land? That would be absolutely perfect. Do we have anything that we want to play? Not really. Like, we will not kill them with Earth-Eye. That's for sure. I mean, I could just play Proxy for attack power and force them to use something and not go into nighttime. I mean, this is the weirdest play of my life, but we have no Pilfer, so it is what it is. That's fine. So if they counter, it means they didn't get the card, and they really want the card. And playing 2-1 is not worth it, so at least we force the counter spell. And you know, with Waterfront District we will, like he will use Make Disappear, like we can manipulate our land base a little bit. Okay, that's something. We can actually kill our own Earth-Eye. Like, it's not a great shot, but it's something at least. Because he has to kill it at some point. Sure. Man, he drew so many more cards than we did. 7 to be precise. I read the numbers and I have knowledge from them. That's the true controls. Oh my god, that was so lame. So I will use this. Simply because I have enough mana for Undying Malice, so if he kills Earth-Eye in response, as you can see we are cycling lands basically. Alright, this is the first card that actually matters. He's down to 6. Maybe we can, you know, take Earth-Eye home. However that sounded. Gorger Proxy, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I think we'll try to force him to use the thing. I should probably use it before attacking, shouldn't I? I mean, it's fine. It's super fine. That was a pretty garbage play, but let's just not think about it. I don't want to play 2 spells, but I will have to if he goes this way. Alright, those are counters. Yeah, so I possibly missed 2 damage, but at the same time, I got quite a lot of value. He will draw cards, he will answer Earth-Eye. Like, the lifelink doesn't matter, but 2 damage missing, like, that's a big deal. However, Fleshgorger, he needs a sweeper to answer it. I think he got rid of 2 farewells so far, right? Which is interesting, because that's probably his best card in the deck against us. Perfect. I mean, I would be threatening Cliffar if I wasn't a super dummy. So he will use the Bankbuster, right? Oh, he's going to 1. I mean, that's a thing you can do. That's a thing you can do. So I think it's just this one. Oh, he's wanting to play the game. Alright, so if we play this for 3, I think it should be good enough. We have enough defense. Like, we can basically use Malice and Planar Incision. Alright, so he won. Is that the second spell? No, this is the first spell. So we will use this on the upkeep, I think. It also helps with, you know, managing his mana a little bit. But if he can crew, we might as well do it at the end step, right? Why not? Why not? I don't want to give him free card, basically. That's the whole gameplay. Because if I cast it now, we go into daytime, he gets a card for free and heals. Like, if he wants to heal, he better do it himself, basically. I mean, yeah. Alright. That's first spell. He needs to do so much work. I could do it in my main phase, but then I need to kill the Bankbuster and go for the throats. As you probably know, doesn't really kill, you know, artifacts. Because that's how card works. That's why I don't pay to life, right? Little Imrev, that is in Historic and I miss you so much. Alright, that's interesting. It's still his turn. That's alright. So he's soul partitioning something. Oh, that's probably the worst you could do. I love it. And he wants to get rid of the air tie, which is also pretty nice. Yeah, he knows, like, we can Planar Incision this, then kill everything, because he has only 2 mana, so he can probably play 1 spell.